It's another delicious day here in the Let's Make Food from Food Kitchen, and today we're adventuring into the sea with a little bit of tropics and some other stuff. Essentially, I'm making a pan-seared halibut with a mango pear salsa. It's gonna be delicious. Nummy, okay? So let's get started. I have my fruits here that I need to dice up, so let's get going with that. This is a mango slicer, and I've said it before, I'm not big on one-use tools where it only does one thing in your kitchen. They just take up a lot of space, but mangoes, they can be challenging. So this, you just, if you can get it lined up appropriately, cuts right around the core, just like so. And then it gives you some beautiful halves to work with. Of course, you can peel it first. I did not, but I'm gonna peel it now because I don't want the peel in there. Okay, and I'm just gonna dice this up nice and fine. Not super fine. That's a little crazy. Too far. That's too far. Should have got a little bowl for my discards. The halibut that I have over here is wild caught, and I'm so excited. It's been a while since I've had halibut, and I think the next fish I'm gonna make might, I haven't 100% decided yet, might be some fish and chips, like cod, maybe, or halibut. We'll see. Sometimes I just come up with what I'm gonna make on a whim because I'm like, oh gosh, that sounds really good. I haven't made that in a long time, and then I make it. Okay, so that's peeled. And while I have my peeler out, I'm gonna go ahead and peel my pear. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside and go ahead, and I'm going to cut up my mango first. See how crafty I can be with getting it cut up pretty quickly. You know, without cutting my fingers, because nobody wants that. That mango has some wonderful flavor. One more taste. And now, on to the pear. We do this step before we cook the halibut because this should sit for a little while in the fridge so that the flavors can come together with the lime and whatnot. So that's why we do this first. Those of you that have been with me for a while watching know already I like to multitask, and if something's cooking I can prep something else, but in this case patience prevails because the flavor will be better. Okay, so same thing, I'm just going to cut it up small. Okay, now I'm going to get my cilantro diced up. Now, if you're going, ew, cilantro, it tastes like soap, leave it out. Leave it out. Use something else. Use some mint. Mint would be lovely and give it a different flavor. So truly, if you don't like cilantro, don't use cilantro, use mint. Okay, here we go. Perfect. So I'm just gonna get that all in my dish as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna move this over here. I need just a little bit of lime, and so I'm going to cut a half a lime and just squeeze all the juice out of it. You can measure it if you want, tablespoon or so. And I'm going to give it a little stir here. If you like spicy foods, you could add some sort of chili to this. You could add jalapeno, you could add a serrano, you could even add a little habanero. And if you don't like spicy but you like the flavor of pepper, you could even dice up a little bit of, let's say, red bell pepper or green bell pepper would give it a nice color. I'm not going to do any of that. I like it plain and simple, just like this. So you can then, if you want, add some salt and pepper. I'm going to do a teeny bit of salt and just sprinkle a teeny bit. That was literally a teeny bit, but I want to stir it up. And then it goes in the fridge to let these flavors come together, and then we can start our fish. So I'm going to clean this up, get this in the fridge, and then we're moving on to the next one. Now we're ready to move on. I've got everything shifted over. I have some olive oil here, and I just want to pat a little tiny bit on my fish. I'm just going to rub it on there. Okay. Should move this so I don't get oil on my containers. All right, now that that's done, I'm going to sprinkle a little salt on each one. And these are, I've got my pan heating up. It's about medium heat. Got my fresh cracked pepper coming on. I couldn't say fresh cracked pepper. What's up? Okay, so all of these are going on. You want it to cook all the way through. About 4 minutes aside for the thickness. Okay. And I didn't grease the pan because I put some olive oil on the fish, although I can see it's sticking already. Okay, then we're going to repeat. I'm going to put some oil on each one. Rub it around. All right, our halibut is cooking. I need to still add some salt to this side of each of these. Oh, that's enough right there. Okay, and then 4 minutes in, I'll flip them over, and I'll put pepper on there too, I promise. All right, let's put it with some pepper. There we go. I got my plate ready with some lime wedges. We're gonna go ahead and flip this over. Ooh, look at that, nice and golden. That's perfect. Oop, that one's falling apart a little. It's okay. Okay. So I'll let that cook for about 4 more minutes, and then we'll be ready to plate everything up. Okay, I think we are ready to go ahead and plate up our lovely halibut. Okay. I'm going to turn this off. All right, now we take our mango pear salsa and put it right on top of our beautiful fish. And then, in my previous video, I made a cucumber salad with tomatoes and feta, and it is delicious. And that is going to be my side dish. So there we go. This looks amazing and beautiful. Look at that, gorgeous. Okay, let us just take a bite of our fish. Oh, it's delicious. So good. That mango really steps it up. It's so good. This is a beautiful summer dish full of freshness and flavor. Light meal that's not going to make you feel super heavy on a hot day. Thanks for joining me here in the Let's Make Food from Food kitchen. From my kitchen to yours, let's make food from food.
That's one boy.